Hello everyone. Welcome to the Food for Thought Cafe. My name is Tilly. Today my friend Howard and I are going to demonstrate a method of questioning developed by the ancient Greek philosopher, Socrates. Socrates was a teacher. He taught in Athens around 400 BC.
The Socratic method was a series of questions by which Socrates helped his students understand the point he was trying to make. He developed the method because he thought the youth of Athens needed to learn to think for themselves.
Socrates said that an unexamined life is not worth living.
In order to bring about understanding, Socrates would ask his students a series of questions.
Each question would lead to the next, and each required the student answering to think more deeply about the subject. Howard and I will now demonstrate for you.
Okay. Let's begin. Are you ready, Tilly?
Yes, Howard. I'm ready.
So, what color is the couch behind us?
It's red.
And to a blind person, is this couch still red?
Yes. I would say that is so.
What makes it red to a blind person, and not green or purple?
Well, if the blind person could see, they would see that it's red, would they not?
If the couch were in the middle of an empty room where no one could see it, would it still be red?
Well, yes. I think that would be so.
What about a dog? Dogs do not perceive the color red. They see dark gray instead. Can we still say the couch is red if only a dog sees it?
Well, I don't know. I suppose what the dog sees must be as legitimate as what you and I see.
Then isn't it true that the couch is red only to those who see it that way? Shouldn't we conclude that color is not so much a property of the couch, as the result of our perception of it?
Well, yes, it seems that must be so.
And if it is so, then isn't it fair to say that color exists in a person's mind, and is the result of their perception?
Well, yes. I suppose that must be true as well.
Would you also agree that it's fair to say the couch is not actually red, that only our perception of it is red?
Yes. I guess that must be so. Okay, everyone. Can you see how Howard used questions to prove his point? The last question was designed not so much to be answered as to sum up his argument.
What we've presented is a very simple example of the Socratic method in action.
The Socratic method is not about proving people wrong, but challenging assumptions, and Howard is correct about color and perception. Color can only exist when three components are present: a viewer, an object, and light.
Although light is perceived as colorless, it actually contains all colors in the visible spectrum. When light hits an object, it selectively blocks some colors and reflects others. The reflected colors determine the viewer's perception.
Perception is the result of a relationship between the perceiver and the perceived, the result of the dynamics between the brain involved and the environment that it must negotiate.
Socrates answered his students with questions. He made them prove why they thought the way they did.
Socrates often proved his students wrong with this method. He could expose the fact that their reasoning was flawed.
So that's how the Socratic method works. The most important thing to understand about it is that it's based on asking questions.
And remember, Socrates also said, the only true wisdom is in knowing you know nothing.
To learn more about Socrates and his famous student Plato, visit the wiki page on Plato and Socrates.
To review the whole concept of asking questions, visit the wiki page, Questions Worth Asking. And thanks for stopping by the Food for Thought Cafe. Howard and I will see you again soon.